exercises that we use in barre class, and that is the donkey kick. You may also hear this referred to as the all fours bent leg kickback. And I'm gonna show you some variations for how you can do this exercise. I also want you to understand why it's so important. Its main focus is to work your glutes. And having a strong glute is really important for just having success with walking, running, twisting, jumping, protecting all your other muscles to prevent you from injury. I will show you some ways to use different props to enhance this exercise. All right, so we're gonna start out in the basic setup, all right? So being on all fours is how you always start out, with the wrists lined up underneath the shoulders and the knees lined up underneath the hips. All right, your core is pulled in tight, belly button's pulled up into the spine, but your back is flat. So pulling it up, my gaze is slightly a few inches in front of my palms. All right, that way I'm not straining my neck. We're going to lift one leg up. So you're going to be using that core stabilization to balance. So you're gonna lift one leg up, keeping the knee bent, and you will lift it until the knee is level with your hips. All right, that is the point at which your glute activates and it engages so that we're working it. Then you'll squeeze it back in, lowering it, hovering it slightly above the ground, making for an easier lift back up. You can always set it down, but then you'll be shifting your weight back and forth. All right, so I really like to just let it hover and lift and lower. Think about exhaling as you're pushing up, inhaling as you pull it in. You'll start to feel this in your shoulders and your core. The whole body works for this exercise. I usually do 8 to 12 repetitions per side. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. Lift it and lower. I'm gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now if this hurts your wrists, you can always lower down onto your forearms. All right, your rear end will be up in the air, but just work to stabilize, putting a little weight on those elbows. All right, and that is what that would look like. If being on your knees isn't an option, you can do kickbacks standing. All right, so just go to your kitchen counter or the back of your couch. All right, you will take your arms and rest them on the surface like a genie. I'm gonna come to my bar and show you. You can rest onto your surface, take your hips back, lift up that leg, putting all the weight in the standing leg, pick it up and pull it in. So that is what a standing kickback looks like. All right, now we're gonna add some variations. So using the weight with the kickback, you can take a weight and you can tuck it behind the knee, okay? Add a little more strength in that glute lift. So there is an option. We can also use the weight in our hand by doing a bird dog. All right, bird dog is when we lift opposite arm as leg. So as you kick this leg back, you can lift this leg forward. All right, you could also do a tricep kickback. Like such. All right. Now another great option for adding intensity to your kickbacks is putting on a resistance band. If you don't have a loop band, you can take a longer band like this. Just wrap it around and tie it a couple times, okay? And that way you have control of the resistance. All right, but just putting this on, it's pushing, right, against the muscle. So you're having to push a little bit harder to lift it up, adding that intensity. And you can take your opposite weight, lifting it out. Really building that glute, building that shoulder, strengthening the core. A complete weighted kickback, weighted bird dog looks like this. If you have these weighted ankle straps, put these on. So now we're gonna have added weight on each side. We're gonna go ahead and take a weight in the left hand. We're gonna be lifting up the right leg. So bird dog with our weights, okay? I'm gonna kick it up and do a shoulder raise out front. Take it out front, kick it up, lower it down. Kick it up, lower it down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, now we're gonna bring the weight here, elbows beside the rib cage. We're gonna take it back for a tricep press, keeping the elbow tucked in tight beside your hip, all right? You can add that kickback with the foot as well. So lift it up, bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it here, we're gonna pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. All right, now we're gonna open it up to the side. Fire hydrant. Same with the weight. When we take the weight out to the side, we're gonna bend it so it's bent like our leg, and just lift it and lower. Lift and lower. This is very challenging. You can always set the weight down, focus on that glute and that hip. All right, let's take it to the top and try for a pulse. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Woo! Stretch it back. I can hear my girls singing. Oh. If you watch my videos, if you ever hear thumping or loud noises, I do have 4 children, and they're all right above me upstairs playing. All right, now we're gonna switch sides. Weight in the right arm, using the left leg. All right, make sure everything's lined up as you're starting out. Whew, here we go. I'm feeling winded already. So, left leg, we're gonna kick it back. Right arm, we're gonna raise it up. So it's gonna look like this. Squeeze it in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're gonna switch to the tricep kickback. Same leg, just switching the elbow so it's pulled in tight. We're gonna lift it up and lower. Lift and lower. Make sure that wrist is underneath the shoulder. That's stabilizing you. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna take it up and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now we're gonna open it to the side for our fire hydrant. Bending the arm, okay? Like you're grabbing your refrigerator door, but we're gonna take it out to the side and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Last thing, let's pulse it. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Stretch it back. Whew. All right, great work today. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I'll see you next time.